Your soul shall suffer!
What's up everyone, LaboreSangre here. For today's video I have actually a Reno Warlock, which I actually played to Legend with this season. It was my first month ever getting Legend with Reno Lock. It's always been like one of my favorite archetypes. But this month I played it for a couple streams and it just seemed to be working pretty well. So I managed to actually get Legend with it. And finally give some justice to one of my favorite archetypes that's been around in Hearthstone for a long time. Now back in the day, of course, things have changed a lot. There have been a lot of modern updates. You used to run like Twilight Drake, for example. Twilight Drake, Mountain Giant, so many different cards. Even like hand-locky stuff probably were also run. So this is kind of the current rendition. It's a little bit anti-aggro. Now I'm not running like a Galaka Crawler. Even though this rank doesn't look terrible, right? It's 2000. It's nothing impressive. Not really facing a lot of meta stuff here. So not facing as much aggro as the list was built for whenever I was initially on the final gear steps of Legend, as aggro is pretty popular. We do have a N'Zoth package, a Gul'dan package. And obviously, I mean, every Reno lock would, probably run that. Obviously, Gul'dan, you would never ever cut Gul'dan. You could cut N'Zoth, but N'Zoth is just like an easy include. So we have Expired Merchant for extra value. I know lists in the past have run Banker. Banker is something I'm not including in this version. I have tried it. I have tried Banker a little bit. I'm just trying to feast on aggro and still have a good chance against like later decks. So Ooze, just because weapons are pretty prevalent right now. A little bit of meta-relevant tech. Sense Demons. Essentially just like pulling cards from your list with Sense Demons into Void Callers, super good. Even running Skull actually, just because of how good it is. Give yourself some hand space, cheat out some board presence. Pretty good overall. And then of course the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, Zephrys, all that good stuff. I am running a Tar Creeper actually. Currently trying that in Hellfire just as an extra AoE in case you miss the Defile, and in case you miss the Dark Skies. Just another option. I do really like Ebonlock. It's like a mini Gul'dan is what a lot of people have called it. It's a mini Gul'dan, and if you play N'Zoth, you get another one. And in this deck, you can get a lot of value going like Bran into Zola, into that guy. Now, a couple of options, because the list has been around forever, there are a lot of options that you can include. Obviously, if you're facing only aggro, you could try slotting in a Galaka Crawler. We do have Ziliax. You could try putting in a Kartut for N'Zoth. That's another good card. Yeah, so Kartut. What else? Got Doomsayer. Tar Creeper's pretty good. There are some other good taunts. None of this stuff. Deathlord's okay. You could definitely slot in a Deathlord in there. There's the new card, Earthring. Earthring's kind of... It's weak if you want heals, right? If you want heals, you should be running something a little better. But it's definitely seen play in the past. There's this new card that I don't know the name of. It's from this expansion, and it only really sees play in Standard, so that's why I don't know the name of it. It's like a 3-mana 1/6. It has 3 attack until it takes damage. That card is also pretty okay for like a 3-drop, a good 3-drop. Spellstone, if you wanted to put in more ways of self-damage. For example, like Hellfire is an example. Hooked Reaver, you don't really want to run. For example, with the self-damage, right, you could run Fellfire, not saying it's great. You could try Fellfire. Fellfire, Hellfire, the 7-drop that damages. This one right here, Abyssal Enforcer, used to be run. Deal $3 to characters, that could easily set up Spellstone. Could also try Valadris. I'm not running it so far. I'm just running a lot of anti-aggro stuff. Not really trying the Valadris yet. Another card I cut that has historically been run is Twisting Nether. I haven't really come into a single matchup that often whenever I actually want Twisting Nether, or if I need a removal on turn 8. Turn 8, I'm probably going to play like a Godfrey, a Dreadlord, just set up for my big plays. Now you could justify this as setting up for big plays and say, hey, it's okay. There's just not a lot of boards that generate, you know, life-threatening minions around then. You could cut Skull the Minari. Back in the day, you would just run Void Caller. So you could definitely justify cutting Skull. I just like cheating out big demons to win games. So yeah, if you guys take the list, put other cards in it, test it out, let me know how it goes. I do reply to every comment. And if you're watching the video and you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please like or subscribe. If not, that's okay. Just glad you're checking me out. Fellbolt's pretty good. Ziliax is pretty good. Mistress is okay. Doomsayer Ooze I would have kept. There's Doomsayer. Yep, definite Pirate Warrior. There were no doubts in my mind whenever I first saw. Also, he has patches. Yeah, he has patches. So, like, how do we lose this one? Patches in hand. If he has Ankar, we can remove it. If he has patches in hand and then we just destroy the Ankar, it's got to be game over, right? If I want the Doomsayer to go off, I have to play Fellbolt, because he can just play Captain, right? 3, 5, 7, yeah. So if I'm okay with it not going off and he plays Captain, I just shoot Captain. Shoot and then tap, maybe. I think it's okay, though. He has to have Captain. You only have 2 Captains. He obviously wouldn't have looked for Captain. You would never keep a Captain, right? You want to look for 1-drops. Yeah, okay, cool, cool. So Doomsayer went off. We have a confirmed Ooze on either a Wrench Caliber or a Ankar. Don't really want to play Zola. I could just meme jam the Zola, but we'll just tap here. Dirty Rat would have been good. Dirty Rat would have been optimal if we had it at the start. Patches, okay, Ankar. Wouldn't you swing Ankar first, though? I don't know, maybe you get like a deckhand you want to punch me with? Yeah. Do you concede when that happens, or do you stick around? I don't know. We're just in the waiting room here for a Void Caller Demon, too. Void Caller Demon is like the staple, right? Void Caller Demon is like the staple on this guy's coffin. Can play Ziliax. I mean, it's not great. Oh my gosh. The game heard me talking, and he's like, you know what? You want Void Lord? You get Void Lord. You want, like, the best demon in your deck right now? Sure, have him. I mean, Mal'Ganis was good. Dreadlord was good. Everything was good, right? But this is the Giga Nuts. Also, he didn't consider that happening, and now he's awkwardly punching into a Void Lord. Gotta be a nightmare. I can trade Shadow Flame it. Could trade Shadow Flame Zephyrus. Ancestral's pretty funny on this guy. Not sure Zeph will go for it. Consecrate Nova. Nova's looking better. If only we had a way to... Oh, wow. Okay. Ancestral would have been hilarious, though. Everything went bad from the beginning, right? It's kind of like in track how if you're a sprinter, you put your feet into the blocks. Well, his feet were never solidly in the blocks, right? And he had a late start, and like that's the equivalent here. Everything went wrong for that man. Priest, it just often feels like, what's our win con when you face a Priest? Nomferatu on Anduin? Yeah, that's the win con. Because, like, they have a lot of removal, right? There's no guarantee you can ever jam something significant. Mind Vision gives me hope, makes me feel like he's playing some weird off-meta Thief Priest. That or he's the biggest brain, most skilled player in the galaxy, and he always Mind Visions their opponent's Anduin or Raza, whichever one they don't have in the mirror match. One of the two. Not going to tap here because I'm going to go Sense into Caller. Disciple of Galakron. Okay, so he might be a Reno Priest that runs Galakron stuff. There was actually a bit of that it might have been a month by now. I don't remember any certain lists or if it was Raza or just a lot of Galakron stuff, but I definitely recall it seeing play. So yeah, Skull the Minari. I wouldn't be surprised if he has Ooze. It's kind of like the tech of the month right now. Yeah, Reckless is random, doesn't tell us anything about his deck. That was like the best pull for right now, I think. I feel like I want something to play just to draw for next turn. Oh, this has got to be a good draw 2 and then pull 2 big demons. Sounds good to me. If there was a minion my Void Caller could have pulled already, it would have, it would have killed it already. If I could have, like, killed something off Dirty Rat, he would have played it by now. With just my Void Caller. Pull Mal'Ganis at the end of your turn. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Wait, so... Dark Bomb, 16. 16 plus 9. He's dead, right? If Zeph is not dumb, he should be dead. Give him minion Wind Fury. So, hit the attacks first. Zeph, give Mal'Ganis Wind Fury. Yes. That was so quick. Coin tap would have been optimal. Hunter. Okay. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Dark Bomb's good against Phase Stalker. Godfrey's good. I'm not going to keep it, though. I'm looking for something sooner. Tar Creeper, Sense Demons. Even Doomsayer, probably. Mistress might be fine, or it might just get shot down by the 1-3. Some sort of turn 100 minion. No turn 100 minion. So if we find... And he's not Even Hunter, which is a little rare, but... Cool. Dirty Rat? Dirty Rat or tap? That's information. Playing some sort of Death Rattle Hunter. I've seen people meme run this card with Hakar. Seeping Oozling with Hakar. I did that like years ago when Hakar was first introduced. I think it was like the last little bit of its time in Standard, actually. There was still this card and then Hakar, if I'm not mistaken, for like a very brief time, but very brief time is still a time. I can either tap and take the heal or play Ooze. Probably just tap. Because now if I go Kaza, choose the draw 2, and deal 4 to everything, it's going to be a little slow. Is he playing Reno? He runs Animal Companion. I feel like he's playing Reno. I mean, okay, Animal Companion is meta, right? But Seeping Oozling plus Animal Companion plus Flare seems like a Reno deck. A Reno combo. 4 to everything seems better, and then draw 2. No draw 2. We'll take Armor. Maybe I could have gone for random demons, but I don't know. There are a couple bad ones. Demons is the most synergetic. But at the same time, I feel like we are going to get there with what we already have in our deck, right? We're going to get there with what we already have in our deck. This like gives me armor to confirm that. And I am going to nuke this here. Going to go ahead and just say goodbye. Don't want to leave too much damage on the board at one time. He could, fresh scent it, and then boom, it's out of range. So, remove it here. 9 lives is super slow. It's cool. I have a deck just like this, but it's a little slow. Takes a lot of time to, replay it and then build it bigger. Plus, he didn't even build it bigger. He's going to do it all at once. Really hope to start top decking the demons. I want to get those down before I find N'Zoth and Gul'dan. Yeah, I don't think he has a way to... He can buff it up and then play Dead. Dire Frenzy, holy moly. So I can tap Zephyrus Poly. Or I could go Zephyrus Poly this. No, I can't do that. I can with coin, but... Fine, let's try it. Zephyrus, Poly, coin this. Hex, okay. Can go face first. Hex. What if I just jam Ooze? What if I wait? He doesn't seem like he has a way to kill this, right? Let's play Ooze here. Please don't kill Zeph. I mean, yeah, you do have to just jam it, right? Play dead for 2. Definitely wanted to get it on the bigger setup. Zeph kind of ruined his day there. So, Zola this. Caller this. Oh, man. Pirate Warrior, okay. See if this dude can do better than drawing patches. Definitely don't keep these 2. Tar Creeper seems okay. Not great, but okay. Definitely meant for an aggressive matchup. It's not our best card against aggro, but it's a pretty solid one. Obviously, we prefer Ooze, Defile, Doomsayer. Reno, obviously. Mistress is pretty good. They don't have a lot of ways to deal 2 right out of the gate. If he chooses to play nothing and go Ship's Cannon, Coin Pirate, then at least we get a tap in there. Does he pull a 2-2? No, does not pull a 2-2. Okay, just patches. So, free tap for the life. Ooze is GG. Please. Ah, Sky Barge. Okay. He's probably just going to blast down the Tar Creeper. It might have been bad to even play Creeper here. But I mean, if it absorbs some health, plays on curve, sure. I really wanted this dude to coin on Inkar. He'd get so wrecked. Fiery War Axe, holy moly. Is this even 2020? It doesn't feel like it. I can't really use this though. I don't think I can just use that. I mean, I can, but if he plays Inkar, I feel really bad. I'm gonna use it though. So I don't know how he configures his list, if it's mostly old stuff, mostly new stuff. I don't know what to expect from this guy. What I do know is if I live till 8, I play Gaunus. If I live till 9, I play Gul'dan. The best pirate to create. This is 100% Hellfire. Oh man, if I live till next turn, I win the game. Forget this turn. And actually, guys, I've seen more aggro today than I did all stream. Like right now, recording YT, I've seen more aggro. Defile, great draw. Gonna tap 1 time, should have tapped first, didn't matter. Okay. There's no Defile, right? There's no 2 for Defile. I could trade, play this guy Defile, but my Gaunus takes a lot of damage that way. He takes 4 this way. He was taking 4 both ways, I think, actually. He has to have another weapon. So another War Axe, Wrench Caliber. Concede. Concede's the best weapon of them all. Mage. I mean, this stuff's good. Zeph is good. Caller is good. This weapon's good, but I have to draw demons for that. Zeph is like an always keep. This stuff is usually always keep, but going first with no demons, I don't know. A little sketch. Okay, so Quest Mage. Not sure. I feel like this is a bad matchup. I don't know how we do against this one. Ooh, research project. He's giving me cards. Cool. Just jam this guy. Could play this for another Godfrey, but I mean, it's just me throwing out a card at this point. Godfrey's not going to matter. What matters is like Enhanced Dreadlord, Void Lord, like extra taunts. It's one more spot on board whenever he goes Flame Waker, goes Blocka Blocka. We heal for 1. Could have also gone Dirty Rat, but I'm hoping to wait 1 more turn before I try and stop the Flame Waker. Like, hopefully he doesn't feel like he's forced to go out here. You want to wait as long as you can, but he, you know, he's like, screw it, I have Flame Waker, I have Sorceress, I'm going in. I mean, yeah, you expect it on 4. I wouldn't recommend going in on 4 whenever there's only 4 attack on the board, right? If you can wait turns, you should for mana, but what do I know? I only played Quest Mage for a little bit just so I could say that I've played it before, ever. Okay. Skies into Nom. Decent. Could have gone Brand Nom, but I don't know. The other Waker. Sure. Play 1 card, play 2 card. 2 card Waker. He doesn't have Sorceress, so he's like, what am I supposed to do? I think I just Zephyrus this. I mean, I could Rat, maybe pull... I'm actually gonna Rat here. Ooh, okay. That doesn't change much. Pulling a Giant, I actually kind of wanted to pull a Giant here, which I know sounds counterintuitive. Yeah, you have to go Pain. Thing has to die. I actually kind of wanted to kill a Giant here, pull a Giant. Now, if I can hide behind a wall of taunts, like if I can find Voidlord, get down Voidlord, Mal'Ganis, like play a N'Zoth, play a Gul'dan, and actually have like a good enough one going, should be pretty solid at that point. There's not like a mass polymorph mage AoE, thank goodness. Pretty sure that, I mean, Font of Power can get Kazakus, right? If he draws far enough, Kazakus can work. Then he can go for the fully polymorph the entire board one, but I need to be tapping, which is a little weird because I need to protect my life total while also drawing exactly Voidlord. Now, Research Project does help me draw Voidlord. At least it should. Not guaranteed. This into Rat into Doomsayer. Zola my Rat, play another Rat, play Doomsayer. Seems kind of funny. See if I can pull something. See if he has a Giant here that I can just yoink out of his game plan. That is crucial. I mean, realistically, I could have played Doomsayer there, but... What's the meta now with Quest Mage? Do they still not rely on Vargoth? Have people just been like, Vargoth is good, let's do Vargoth. I don't know what the meta is anymore with Quest Mage. It's kind of changed. I know people were saying like, oh, you run it. Yeah, of course you run it. You run it, you get 2 turns, you know? Easy GG. And people are like, no, you should never need it. And now that the nerfs have happened, I don't know, maybe you run it. I don't know. You know, this came from Font of Power, so we discovered it, but an interesting card to consider against aggro. Against aggro, I hate, in the little time where I've played Quest Mage, I hate playing against aggro. It's literally just, do you have Flamemaker Sorceress? Yay? Yes? Maybe you win. No? Never win. Never ever. Super duper duper rare. Also, what was that? So, I don't have any taunts yet. I don't have any taunts, and I need to draw them soon. Draw a card. Deal 3. I don't think I have time for a 5. Let's go cheap. Summon a friendly? Sure. I mean, deal 3 is the only, like, legitimate one. Draw a card? I mean, I do prefer a Voidlord over... No, let's do this. Voidlord's 1 card, right? I mean, Enhanced Dreadlord is a taunt. This is a taunt? Sure, sure. Luna, okay. Luna, 0-cost giant off the top. Nah, not 0-cost giant. No coin. Gets a card, but no coin. Here comes the Fiesta. This doesn't do anything, right? No Voidlord, no Dreadlord. Yeah, we haven't played any demons yet, actually. Jam the Straza. We got 3, 6, 7 cards in hand. We still get 3, so 1 extra. Extra was decent. I mean, it's lifesteal. It makes this thing work. Oh, yeah, we're doing that. And we get another dragon. No, we could have played this first. No. Missed out on a Straza. Feels bad. Now, the reality is, if we would have had time to play, and I could have traded here, trade there, but it's okay. The reality is, if I ever had time to play this many Strazas, the game has to be over already, right? How could the game ever be, like, lingering with me playing both of those Strazas? Reality is I missed one, because I don't see how the game ever lingers past, you know, into the third Straza, unless he has an ice block. So he's still a little short, obviously, with Giants and or the taunts stop him from lethal. Snap freeze, okay. Can't ping, but you killed the 8 attack guy. Still need to find taunts. Ooh, that was 3 free damage to my face. Or will he trade? Find out. I would definitely go face. It's a Reno lock. Yeah. He decided to do a trade. That's fine. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now we're cooking. How is he going to get through this? Has to have a polymorph now. No polymorph equals you lose. I mean, not yet, obviously. I don't have Gul'dan, N'Zoth, anything. If this dies, I at least have Canrathod Prime. Do something. Giant. Are we dead? Don't tell me we're dead. 2 giant. 3 giant. 4 giant. Oh, okay. Does he expect to win with 2 giants? Because, like, Polymorph Fireball does it. Meteor. Okay. So, resource. Why did he feel the need? Did he feel that realistically he could win this right here, right now? If all he finds is a poly off Elemental? He was a little impatient. He was impatient this game. He was impatient with Voidwalker. Voidwalker 1 was on turn 4 with the coin into Sorceress. Voidwalker 2 is like YOLO. I have another Voidwalker. First one's dead. Let's just YOLO out a second one. That is so good to see. That is so good to see. So glad that these cards just went straight into my minion and it wasn't like a poly into I take 16, 18 for free. Oh, you can mill me. I don't care. Your giants are gonna die. 100% God for the giants, and then we win. Not to mention this does 3 to everything, so it's basically a clear. Or a mini clear. How do you play the mage quest and like not instantly concede? Just gonna jam Ooze here. Like not instantly concede if it doesn't win, right? How do you win? You're gonna ping me 21 times? You have Yogg box, you somehow discover Yogg, I guess? I don't know. Okay. Discover Mechathune, lol. What you got? Okay. Conjures, sure, that's stupid good. Sure, sure, sure. Got another Conjures. Yup. That might win the game. That might win the game. N'Zoth gives me Void Lord. I can also just look for another Void Lord since he didn't have... Yeah, this is the safest, right? This is the safest, I think. This guy into Doomsayer has got to be the safest. No Void Lord. Okay, okay. Okay. So Flame Strike is Oh, thank gosh. Thank goodness we went for this line. With Diversive Taunts, because he had so much damage. He got a Fireball, a Roaring Torch, and then the final Torch. Sorry, Forgotten Torch into Roaring Torch, yeah. Pretty insane. So I can go Enhance into this. Yeah, sure. I might just have to jam N'Zoth here, actually. Defile into play this. Gotta jam N'Zoth, right? Oh, he's out of cards, right? He's out of cards. If I Defile into play Reno, it's safe. Play this guy first. I think this is the play. Play this guy. He gets 2 N'Zoths, right? Yeah, he does get 2 N'Zoths, but I mean... Into Reno. We actually managed to beat a quest mage here, pretty sure. Trade here, Void Lord. He gets the... Okay, okay. If he had more spell wings, I would be afraid. But I think we're fine. It's ever lethal. Head in here, 8, 11, 14. Not lethal. How do we do this? Like, N'Zoth seems clean. N'Zoth get a Void Lord. That's gotta be it, right? There's no way you can punch through a Void Lord. There's no, like, missiles ping combination that kills us before we win this game. I think this is just the way. Holy moly, we only get 1 Void Walker. If he can cheese his way through a Void Walker, then we could lose. Wait, but he has to have 2 missiles hit the... Yeah, he has to have 2 missiles hit this. If he wins, he wins. If he fails, he loses. Because we know this is N'Zoth and this is missiles. Literally has to have 2 missiles hit this and then ping it down. He's taking his time. Oh, did he not see the out? Like, that's the out, right? You're dead. Maybe he didn't see the out. I don't know. I was so afraid that he would see the out and go for it. Poglol. Face, 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 face. GG. Nice cooldown value.
Thank you.
My thanks to you.
I thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.